It's been a rough day, and you're already in bed. The thoughts going through your head are now how angry you've been all day. How she was so annoying. How she refuses to listen to the things you say. Then she gets into bed with you. The shifting of the mattress is obvious enough. Quiet first, but eventually she starts to speak.
Hey, are you still mad? Just not going to respond. I understand that I was a bit annoying, but please don't ignore me, at least. You know I can't go to bed while you're mad like this. And you shouldn't go to sleep angry either. Last time you did, your next day was really bad. I know you remember that too. Come on. Well, okay. I'll just talk and you listen. Okay? Because I need to apologize anyway. I need to set the record straight. I need to let you know how I feel. Earlier, that was a mistake. I know how frustrated you were. There's a lot going on for you at work. And then after all that, having to deal with everything else, I must have made things really hard on you. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I was trying to help and die. I really botched it. I made a mockery of wanting to be a good girlfriend, didn't I? I'm just an idiot. Sorry, I know. You're right. I know that I can be a bit much, but not an idiot. You're right. So, you'll listen, at least? Then let me at least tell you that I think you're doing great. Every day you work hard, even on your days off. And I really appreciate that you've been doing so much around the house, too. I know that, with all that's going on, I should probably be the obedient girl that others are. But I have no idea how to do that. I find it really hard sometimes. I feel like that isn't me. Or I always do so. I want to be me. I want you to love me. Even so, I shouldn't act out like that. I should be here, ready to receive you and all that you do for me and give to me. So let me make it up to you. I think I can make a pretty good meatloaf tomorrow, or even some nice steak, but you have to forgive me first. No? Was I really so annoying that you won't forgive me even for food? And here I thought that was the way to a man's heart. Okay, what can I do for you? I can be the best girlfriend in the world. I'll have you know there's a lot in everything that I do, and I can show you. Just like when we first started, when everything began. You saw how I acted and clearly you liked it. That's how I locked you down. My man.
She steps out of bed and suddenly leaves the room. Eventually she comes back with some snacks and tosses them on the bed. Subsequently, some of them end up smacking you.
I'm so sorry. I was just aiming for my side. I know that snacks aren't going to make you feel better or make anything right. And you're within your rights to feel Whatever way you ended up feeling, I don't mind. Really, I deserve it after all. But like I said, I can't sleep while you're mad at me. And you want to refuse to forgive me, so I'll just sit here and eat these snacks while time passes. All by my lonesome. Just me alone. With no one but some sleepy man next to me. Angry at me and these snacks. If only someone wasn't so mad at me. Like that. Then maybe I could sleep too. That isn't working either, huh? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to take some desperate measures. As well, let's just talk to you. I know you're not a fan of the cutesy stuff, so I'll just tell you as it is. I think that you're amazing, and I'm willing to do everything to make you feel better. How about you tell me about your day? I know that you did before, but I want to hear it again. I love hearing about you. There's always something new, something interesting. It makes everything feel a little bit more lively when you talk to me about it. You also don't have to say a thing. I can tell you about mine too. I can start, since you're being so grumpy. While you were working, I was cleaning. You know that I don't mind it on my days off, that is. But that's okay either way. I got the bathroom done pretty well, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but I changed the soap dispensers and even cleaned behind the toilet this time. You're right. There's no way you would have checked behind the toilet. But you had to be there. Over on the counters above the shower, there was a huge spider. Massive. I needed your help in getting that beast. But ultimately, I was able to handle it all on my own. I almost decided to burn the entire house on my own in order to defeat the almighty Tyrannosaurus Spiderus Rex. He even had one of those really long health bars. But some raid and incredibly dodging skills on my own was more than enough. But enough about the bathroom. Let me tell you about the kitchen. The pile of dishes was massive, taller than a mountain. Okay, you saw that there were only a few dishes when you left, but listen. I went around the rooms and gathered all the remaining dishes. And I've added some exaggeration for the dramatic effect, but even so, I think the pile was pretty big. And there were so many bits of food on one, I thought I was going to be sick. Luckily, we have those rubber gloves you bought, and I definitely decided to use them. You were right about them. It was a great purchase. And a rubber deck was also a great purchase too, though. It adds more value to the house than some silly gloves do. Even if they were a huge help today. And after that, I decided to vacuum and played some games before you got home. As you can see, I had a pretty busy and eventful day. And I was sort of missing you a lot. I usually do when you're working. It isn't that I'm not doing anything. It isn't that I'm not keeping myself busy, it's just that I love you. And I love having you around. So when you're gone, when you're just away like that, work or otherwise, I find myself really needing you. When you come home, I can't help but be clingy. I want all of your attention. No, I need it. I need it really badly. You're so amazing, and without you, how could I possibly go on? So please don't be too upset with me. Please. I promise you that I will do my best to be the best. I'm doing what I can, day by day, just like you. Whether I work that day or not, I still do something. You can be proud if you want. I don't mind. Hint, hint. So, do you forgive me? Knowing that I had a pretty big day too? Knowing that I wanted to do what I thought was best for you? Knowing that I'm annoying like that? I'm annoying with love and desire, not with anything negative. I'll ask again. Do you forgive me?